getting into my topic here before we run too long on news, I want to talk about video game movies. So we talked about Assassin's Creed. There's 3 big video game movies coming out this year after Ratchet and Clank. Jordan, you said you loved Ratchet and Clank. I didn't see it. Dom didn't see it. A lot of people didn't see it, unfortunately. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. But there's 3 huge franchises coming out this fall-ish or this year. We have Angry Birds, we have Assassin's Creed, and we have the Warcraft movie. Out of those 3, the only one I'm going to see is the Assassin's Creed movie. Warcraft movie looks cool, but it's a movie I'll catch on Netflix or streaming service. Yeah, Angry Birds looks like a comedy movie that would be funny if it came out 5 years ago and people were still playing that video game. It's true. No one plays Angry Birds anymore.
Throw in shade.
I think the voice cast is cool. They have a bunch of really awesome people in that movie.
Yeah, but it's way too late.
It's way too late. I don't think that movie's necessarily going to be good. I think it'll be a fun time for kids and yada yada yada. It'll probably make money because of families. If you have a family oriented movie, you're going to make money. Period. The Warcraft seems like it'll be a movie no one really watches. I think people aren't really interested in that movie. I think hardcore Warcraft fans will go see it, but I don't think it's going to hit the general populace. Assassin's Creed, I think, will. Assassin's Creed hits the action movie genre, which people will go out and see action movies. Wait till the Bourne movie numbers come out this summer. When that movie launches, people love action movies, right? I just don't think Warcraft will resonate with people to want to go see that movie. I think Assassin's Creed has, the best group of people making that movie and the best lead, and I think it'll be more culturally relevant to everyone. So for me, I think that Assassin's Creed will be the critically the best, and financially I think it'll make the most money out of those 3. So I just want to have a talk of, like, out of those 3 movies, what do you think will be the best as far as a film, and what do you think will be the best financially? And yeah, just go with whatever you guys want to talk about concerning those 3 movies.
I'm right there with you, pretty much along the whole way. Angry Birds can stay in its nest for all I care.
Ooh, nice pun.
It might make a few dollars, like you were saying, with kids and whatever. But yeah, I have no desire, concern for that whatsoever. Warcraft could be an alright movie, but I think I agree with you that it's just not. No, they're going to get at least as many views as they have WoW subscribers, but
that is quite a bit, though. I mean, it is quite a bit.
You got to think, if you're paying $15 a month to play this game, you're probably going to go see the movie around it. But
yeah.
But I agree. I don't think it'll have. It could be a good movie, but I don't foresee it having too much success. But Assassin's Creed, I agree with you. The fact that it's an action movie, and Michael Fassbender starring, I think it has a lot of potential. So, and I'm excited for it.
You, Jordan, what do you think?
So yeah, obviously I'm very excited for Assassin's Creed, and I do think that they've so far, everything I've seen from it looks like they're getting everything right that they need to. Angry Birds, yeah, it can flip the bird for all I care, Dom.
Can we make an agreement to not talk about Angry Birds on this podcast ever again after today?
Okay.
I'm down.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
society's doing that for us.
Exactly. It's not even relevant with people who did care. So, a little bit late on the old Warcraft movie. I'd say probably about 10 years late on that one. And the reason I think this one is going to be the bomb out of the 3 is because even Warcraft fans aren't talking about this movie. No one on the internet is chatting about Warcraft, and I just think it's gonna, the only thing people are talking about is the fact that the special effects really don't look very good and they don't look realistic, and we're used to good special effects by now in big action movies. So if I had to predict it, I would say that I think Warcraft's gonna flop at the box office. So. Good luck to them, but it's not looking too good from my point of view. So, yeah, I think the Assassin's Creed movie's going to be awesome, and I think they've actually even started production on a sequel with that one. So there has to be something good there. If Michael Fassbender's acting in it, helping write and produce it, he's got his fingers in there, and then they're already greenlighting a sequel. So I think we're safe with our hopes of the Assassin's Creed movie.
Well, I think, too, when you look at these 3 movies, like a general audience person, somebody who's not familiar with video games, you look at these three movies, right? If you have kids, Angry Birds is a viable option, right? If you don't have kids, you probably don't want to go see it. Just, whatever. Assassin's Creed has a cool factor. Even if you don't like video games, you hear a movie and it has the name Assassin, like it has the word assassin in it. Assassin's Creed. That sounds cool, right? Even the trailer, even the leap of faith, even if you don't know what that's from or what it means, seeing a guy jump off that tall of a building to, obviously you assume he lives if you're not familiar with Assassin's Creed, because then where would the rest of the movie go? Like, it has the cool factor down, right? 100% has the cool factor down. And that sells movie tickets. Warcraft, like, I agree with you, the CGI seems weird, seems forced. People think that just because they make these fantasy movies, because like Game of Thrones is really popular now and stuff like that they'll succeed. I just think Warcraft is it doesn't appeal to like anybody really. Like, it's a fantasy movie, but it seems like a very, though it's based on a very popular and like well received franchise, it seems like a very generic movie, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like Assassin's Creed, action movies can stick around with sequels. You see that with like the spy movies with like Mission Impossible and even Bourne this year, and insert action movie here. Like, people love those movies and they'll come back to see them. And I agree with you guys. Like, I think we all agree really that Warcraft will probably be the flop and that Assassin's Creed will probably be the breadwinner, right?
Sure.
I think there's no argument there. We have a couple of minutes left on this topic. We haven't ran too long. Do you guys think there will be a video game movie that we haven't heard announced yet that'll come out in the next couple of years? Like, maybe a property that hits with people? Do you guys think there's like a video game movie we haven't heard of that might be in the works?
Well, we have heard about Last of Us and Uncharted movies both. I think Last of Us is in development hell, but Uncharted actually has a tentative date for next summer, so who knows if that gets worked out.
It's really interesting.
I'm not too hopeful for that, but
I say that I wouldn't want to see an Uncharted movie, but like, I've never played the game, so maybe a movie would be a cool thing to check out.
The games do such a good job at being movies already.
Yeah.
It seems redundant in that.
That's certainly the best part about them.
So before we get too long on this, we'll just transfer over. Thank you guys for listening to us talk about video game movies and which one will succeed. Hey guys, Jared here, and thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button, and if you really like us, hit that subscribe button so you can be tuned in and updated whenever we upload a new video. If you haven't been following us on Twitter, that's CTRLINT @Controlled Interests. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in the next one.